get you the link and go ahead and sign up for that day trading challenge. But that's for people who have not traded yet with Tradenet. We are still running that. Just get with me on that, okay?
Traders, good morning. It's Scott. Welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a Monday, November 20th, week of Thanksgiving here in the United States. I trust everybody's doing great, had a great weekend, got some sleep, got some rest, got some breakfast this morning, got ready to go, dialed in, focused on a Monday, and focused on the trading week. You know, we have a shortened trading week this week due to the Thanksgiving Day holiday. We'll talk a little bit about that this morning. Talk about when the markets are closed, when they are open, what the game plan is for today, and how that you can take advantage of that. As Clifton was pointing out, welcome all of our YouTubers, Facebook, all of our social media platforms. Welcome to the trading room that you're seeing live, but with a delay. And if you want to join us, we have our 5-day challenge, and that link Clifton will put up here in the room. Aggie will get you guys the link on social media, on your YouTube channel. And we invite you, if you've never traded with us before, to come in, take the trading challenge, and you know, for 5 days, no strings attached, no credit card needed, nothing like that. Just come in, trade with us, be part of what we do, and experience live trading. And there's nothing quite like it. There's nothing quite like trading the CFD platform, and we invite you to come and experience it yourself. We do it every day here. Got a great group of analysts led by Meir and myself here in the main trading room. We really appreciate you taking the time to be with us this morning. Okay, for the rest of the traders here, let's get a few good mornings in. Hopefully everybody's doing great this morning, alive and well. And welcome all of those that are new to the trading room. I know that you've experienced it probably on the outside, whether you were looking in from the YouTube channel, checking out Meir's videos, or YouTube Live with us each and every day as we stream. But there's a special experience when you come and enjoy what we have to say on a day-to-day basis here in the trading room itself. So good morning to Bob. Good evening, Peter. Henry, good morning to you. Zoltan, good morning. Woder, good morning to you. Jubko, good morning, my friend. Mariano, good morning. Noemi, good morning to you. Amir, good morning. Riken, good morning to you. Gus, good Monday. Absolutely. Good Monday back to you. Desiree, good morning. Salut, Gwen. Good morning. Andre, good morning to you. Chet, weekend was very good. Played a nice round of golf yesterday. Won money, which is always nice. Manuk, good afternoon to you and good morning. John, good morning to you. Gabrielle, good morning. Amir, good morning to you or good afternoon to you. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Vigard. Namaskar, Jinkya. Good morning to you. Jonas, good morning. Silva, good morning to you. Zedon, good morning to you. Tan, good morning. Basil, good morning to you. Good morning, Amir. Hello, Alad. Hope you're doing great. Simon, hello to you and good morning. Good morning, Tim. Weekend was great. Absolutely, absolutely. We're going to have a great week here. Buenos dias, Cynthia. Hello, Cesario. Yep. Vita, yep. Watching those. Good morning. Thank you, Todd, for the sound test. I appreciate it. Weekend was great, Danielle. I trust yours was as well. Julia, good morning to you. Joey, good morning. Angel, good morning to you. Grand Rising, Willis. Yes, very good. Very good. Focus this morning. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good morning, Chase. Good morning, Amir. Yep, I saw the Walmart downgrade this morning. Claudia, good morning. Eunice, good morning to you. Raphael, good morning. Good morning, Janet. And good morning, Andre. Ron, good morning. Good morning, Mohammed. Gil, good morning to you. Guten Morgen. Welcome. Hopefully everybody's going good in Germany for you. Good morning. Jacopo, good morning to you. Good morning, Alphonse. Alessandro, good morning to you. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, Gregory. Our first snow in Ontario. Yes, I understand. I'm going up to Michigan this week to experience the snow as well. We were quite cold this morning. We had a low of 49 here in Florida, which is cold for Florida this morning. And but we should get up to about 75 today. So, Kalen, good morning to you. Buenos dias. Juan, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. And doing very good. Doing good. Thank you so much. Happy Monday, Tom, and good morning. Good morning, Pierre. Ronald, good morning to you. Good morning, Keith. Back to you in Texas from Florida this morning. Christian, good morning. Good morning, Daniel. Absolutely. Our snow over the weekend is 29 this morning, Tim. Good. Good morning, Sahel. 33 in Madison Heights, Michigan. Good for you, James. Morning, Ashley. Good morning, MD. Good morning, Tuku. Okay, good morning to everybody. Welcome. Welcome to all of our YouTubers out there. Welcome to everybody here in the room. Welcome to a Monday. Things should start to really do well today, in my opinion. Let's go over where we were last week, bring it forward to today, and take a look to see what I think is going to go on today in the marketplace. Well, if you were with us last week and we closed out Friday, the Dow was down 100 points, S&P down 7, NASDAQ down 11. When you bring it forward to today and you start to look at the European markets are stretching things out this morning. German DAX this morning up 48 points. FTSE in the UK up 10 points, and the CAC 40 in Paris up 16 points this morning. So all three markets on the way up, and that combines with the overnight session in Asia. Nikkei was the only market down 135. Shanghai and China up 10, and Hong Kong Hang Seng up 61 points. 5 markets up, 1 market down. Why do we go over the global markets? It's very simple. We go over the global markets because it gives us an indicator as to what's going to happen, what's happening globally, and how it affects the U.S. markets. Now, if we look at our pre-market futures this morning, with 5 of the 6 markets we track globally being up, guess where our futures are this morning? Yes, our futures are higher. Dow futures up 28 points this morning. S&P futures up 3 points. NASDAQ futures up 10 points here. So we are going to have a positive green open here this morning as we start for the day. Let me give you guys my watch list real quickly here, and we're going to go into some stocks, and we'll talk a little bit about what the market has in store for us all this week and specifically for today. So let me go ahead and get these out there. Walmart did have the downgrade this morning, so that stock is hurting a little bit. But I would imagine that there's going to be buyers in there. We're getting into the holiday season, so I know how that goes. I've been around the block a few times here to be able to see how that affects the stock. And a lot of times it affects the stock in a positive way because people will start to buy when the stock is pulling down. So here's my list of stocks that I'm watching here this morning. I show one IPO tonight or today, and I'll list that as well. But here's my watch list this morning. You guys always like that. And the one IPO that I show is the IPO of MYO. MYO. Showed that this morning here on the list. Now, a couple of things. Just some housekeeping items here this morning. We do not have any training this week. Well, I can't remember a day that we haven't had any trading or any training throughout the week. But this week is a little bit different, and I think you guys can respect that. We do have a market holiday here this morning or here this week, and this week's market holiday is Thanksgiving here in the United States. So when you're looking at the calendar this week, we've got no classes this week because our typical mentoring class on Thursday, that is Thanksgiving Day. So the market is closed Thursday and a half a day on Friday, meaning all day market will be closed on Thursday. Friday morning we get up, the market will be open till I think 1 o'clock Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. And it will be very, 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 very slow. One of those days that you know from past experience, the way that runs. So no classes this week. Market closed Thursday. Room is closed Thursday. Half day on Friday. We'll be trading here in the room. I will not be here on Friday, but we will have the room open for trading. Walmart downgraded today. Black Friday this week. So Black Friday this week. Usually the following Monday is a pretty big day for retail because we start to understand where the retail numbers are and how the business is done over the Thanksgiving holiday. So that's the following Monday. That's 1 week from today. Should be a good day to trade. Thanksgiving holiday built in there, and we are off to the races here this morning. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's correct. Okay, with us this morning we've got Manuk is with us here this morning. Good morning to you, Manuk. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Michael Arevi, my trading partner, with us here. Trade with Michael each and every day. Appreciate you being here this morning. Aggie LaFleur, our analyst for YouTube and for all of our social media. We appreciate you being here, Aggie. Meir Barak. Amir, good afternoon to you. Analyst Gil, translating in German all day today. Good to have you guys here, both Gil and Paz. Appreciate you guys being here this morning. Clifton, our Tradenet support manager. Good morning to you, Clifton. Hopefully you're doing well, and look forward to trading with you today. Also, in the room today will be Meir and myself leading you guys through this morning session here. Meir will be here for the morning session. I'll be trading with you guys all week long, and especially this afternoon and throughout the morning. Okay, one stock that I do like here, this SHPG under the 143.60 here this morning. I'm going to add that to my announcement. This is going to be a short. This is going to be SHPG short 143.60 here this morning. And that'll be the short. That's on the right side of my screen. Also, DCIX under 10. Got to watch DCIX under 10 this morning. That's that round number that we've been talking about for quite some time with some of the stocks that we've seen. 10, $50, 100, all of those big mile marker numbers that we like to short and go long over. Also, this CVM, which is a cash deal buyout. I like this stock here this morning over 83, and I'll announce that to the upside. That's to the long side. We'll code it in green. That's CAVM long over 83. Okay. We are set to go this morning. Again, Meir will join us here momentarily. We've got about just 2 minutes left before we take off here this morning. So let's have a great day. I'll pause for just a minute. I'll be back, and we'll get this great Monday started. Yeah, absolutely. Meir, good morning. Why don't you try it one more time? You broke up there for just a moment. There you go. Sounds perfect. Sounds great. Sounds great. Yes, here they come.
Thank you.
Okay, traders, about 45 seconds left.
Here are some of my picks. And we are just about to start.
15 seconds left, traders.
SQM, okay, I'll take a look.
Here we go. Okay, SHPG just dove under that 143.60 to start. Watch DCIX. DCIX at 10.
Thank you. I did miss SQM.
Meir, also watch DCIX under $10 this morning.
Okay.
Okay. SHPG coming up. Have not placed a trade yet, traders. Watching DCIX and SHPG. Roku moving higher now as well. Market barely green now. Okay, traders, I'm going to post one trade here also. It's going to be a Roku short. And that's going to be under 39.50. It's right there right now. Okay. There we go. Shorting right here, 39.50. Stop loss will be $40 on Roku.
We get MRK for possible short under 53.90. Just moved down. I missed that move, in fact, but I'm still interested. About to short MRK under 53.90. Did not trigger yet. May trigger soon. Not yet.
Here's I'm short SHPG.
Close.
SHPG short. Watch SHPG now under 143. I'll be covering it at 142.80, 142.80 cover point. Yeah, almost out of the Roku trade.
Waiting for it to trigger under 53.90. SQM could be shorted under 57.30. SQM. It's close. It's a bit spready. You may want to lower your size if it triggers. MRK did not trigger yet.
Still in there with the Roku short, waiting for DCIX and short SHPG.
Market is coming down slowly. Not much of a move. Like the fact that SQM pulled back up a little bit here. That makes my trigger points even better. If it comes down, of course. It becomes a perfect trigger now because it bounced right at the trigger.
Here's one more time, SQM under 57.50. Oh.
Short SQM. Scott, did you short it? I did now.
Yeah, I got it just a little bit. I just got it a little bit earlier here. Come on.
My target is approximately 56.50. She's coming down, looking good.
DCIX getting short.
Well,
Traders
not
watch
enough,
DCIX.
not yet.
DCIX entry under $10.
I don't see any GNCR Harris. Wrong trigger, wrong symbol, possibly. Watch MRK, it's getting close.
Traders Roku in the
Okay.
green now.
MRK is getting close. Stop is going to be over the highs. That would be the worst case scenario. Stop over the highs. GNLC, okay, take a look at that. It's a bit too much extended to the downside, in my opinion. The volume is too low. I missed Baba. I was thinking about Baba long. I'm gonna go long Baba over 188. On this pullback here, smaller size, big mover. Watching Baba for a long. MRKD trigger, I'm short. This QM pulled back up a little bit. It's gonna come down now.
Yep. Still in the SQ, I'm short. Still short SHPG, still short Roku. And waiting on DCIX.
MRK is doing good. Baba's getting close. Over 188. Stop loss in Baba is going to be approximately 50 or 60 cents. About to go long Baba. Now, long Baba. Three open trades now without a partial. Baba's one of them. SQM and MRK. Now is the waiting game.
Traders, watch your DCIX now under $10. DCIX shorting under $10.
Come on, Baba. Over the highs, 188.13. Market is helping, is moving higher now. Slowly, but does move higher. I need to see Baba over the highs. It's 188.13.
4 cents to go on DCIX. Watch it here at the bottom.
There she comes.
Roku
Baba
trying.
high.
Here comes SHPG.
Target in Baba is somewhere over 188.40.
There's the move. I am short DCIX. A little over $10. Big move now. Under $10. Come on. Keep coming. SHPG. I'm going to take a partial here at 75. At 75. Partial SHPG.
Baba's close to my target. I needed 10 more cents. Over 40 somewhere. There she comes. There she comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Baba. Just a little bit more.
Nice move up, Meir. Nice move. Nice move.
Touched my target. I really touched my target. No, I don't have a partial yet, Scott. Touched my target, but wasn't really enough.
I think there's more downside to this SHPG trade here too. DCIX looking good. First partial on DCIX is going to be 965, right around in there, about 10 more cents.
Comes Baba once more. Nice move in DCIX, Scott. Very nice.
Yep.
Come on, Baba. There she comes. Over the highs. Getting ready for my partial. At any pullback now. Good, good, Baba. At any pullback now, under 45. It comes under 188.45. I'll take my partial. Took. Have my partial in Baba as planned. It worked out nice.
There's SHPG still looking great, down to 142.50 now.
The SPIVV is looking very interesting. I'll watch it. SQM is looking better, however, MRK looking like a possible loser here. Stop in Baba now at 187.49 for the rest of my quantity. Hopefully it will continue lower. Approximately $1 lower than its price now, looking great. Come on, SQM.
Hey traders, home run on this SHPG trade now. DCIX is slow right now. Okay, traders, SHPG now under $42, and that gives us a full point, trader. So here's for you on the SHPG trade. Congratulations.
Lovely move there.
And now watching DCIX floating around at that $10 mark.
On a short Walmart under 96. WMT.
Yeah, just a quarter of a size left on SHPG and dropping.
Hold the short Walmart. WMT under 96. On short.
Oh, let me take a look at Walmart. I'm going to grab it too, short right here. 96.04. I'm short. WMT.
Scott, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? No sound?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you're good now? Okay, there you go. I can hear you just fine.
Bob is getting close to the $1 mark. Walmart's test is under the lows and it's looking good right now, but we still need to see it under 95.82. That's the lows. And I am getting a little bit worried here about SQM and of course MRK. Both of them are not really making any move.
Okay, here comes Roku again. SHPG looking great. DCX pointing down as well. Just a little worried about Walmart, though it's doing its thing, bouncing up just a little bit. Bubba, look at Bubba now, Meir.
Yeah. It's away from the mark.
Wow, SHPG still coming down, traders.
SQM is being supported at 56.80. So you can see there's a big buyer at 56.80. You can take a look at the level 2, you'll see the buyer. And of course, if you take a look at the chart, it is very clear too. So if it comes down under 56.80, that would be where it starts moving down, and then we would have a very nice downside move. So line in the sand there is really 56.80. And as you can see, it's being supported there, but it's coming back and hitting the 56.80. So some point, it should come down. I hope.
Wow, SHPG traders now under 141. It's a $2. Traders, I am out of the rest of the SHPG. I'm okay, traders. I am only in DCIX now, which looks all three stocks short. Hopefully, we get a nice move down now. $9.65, right around in there.
MRK is going to be stopped at 54.16 very soon. 54.16 is my stop in MRK. Comes up another 2 cents. I'm going to have a loser. I'm out of MRK. I have a loser. Looked nice for a while, but did not work out.
Looking better now. Looking for about 30 cents on the first half of Roku, down to that 39.
Walmart, in my opinion, is still trading lower. It's coming up a little bit. Let me show it on my charts here. Certainly is not doing what I expected it to do, but it's trending lower. As you can see, the view up is right over here. And I will stop it if it moves to 96.42. That would be my stop. And I'm starting to get tired of SQM. Baba just pulled back down to the view up exactly, which is okay. You could change the stop point now for the remaining quantity, but I would rather keep it the same for a while. Market did move under the lows, so we're downtrending. Walmart is very close to my stop at 42. I'm out of Walmart. At that point, I have 2 losers and 1 winner, which puts me in a small red territory.
Okay, traders, Roku. I'm taking my partial right here, traders, and I've decided to take. I'm going to take half off the table, traders. Half off on Roku. Right at that 39.15.
SQM stop should be 57.41. It's trying to make its way back to the 56.80 again, where we've seen the support earlier. Still looking good. It's down almost 5%, so it's more likely to come down than up. Hopefully it will soon, because I do need a second winner. Baba bounced nicely.
Beta, B-I-T-A. What do you think of NTES? NTES under 350. Looking pretty good here. NTE.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too.
Oh, well, a little bit less like it when I see the daily. It's very strong, people like it, but this is a pullback that could work. We could, in fact, take it under 350.50. Well, it's a bit spready too. It has to be very small size. I'm going to short it under 350.50, which is now. Small size trade. Just posted it. It's still at my entry point. I'm definitely enjoying, but taking into consideration, it's spready, very high risk trade. The stop loss is approximately 3 points. Therefore, it means that it needs to come down under the lows.
Short.
Did you join, Scott?
I think it gets under 350, Meir. You got that spike can under 350 here.
I think you were right. You mentioned earlier 350, and I thought 350.50 would be a better place, but 350 is definitely the point. If you guys didn't take it yet and you're interested in taking that trade, I suggest you look for it under 350 and not where I moved in, which right now doesn't look that. I mean, it's still looking very nice, but should have waited until 350.
Spready.
Only. No, we did move. You're definitely right about this. I don't still know if it's going to come down to the point where I'll get my partial. This still is a risky trade, but you were definitely right about 350. If you've seen that, guys, the volume spike once it moves under 350, that was very, very clear. It was the point of a nice breakdown move. Now we need to see it under the lows and some more.
let's see if it takes the lows out here.
Still is a risky trade, of course. Game is not over. And we do need to sit under the lows.
Keep coming.
Market change direction, moving up. Touch the highs. In fact, market really direction is, the market is very, very unvolatile today. It's just not going anywhere. Even this downside move that happened earlier when I mentioned that we have a trend because we finally moved under the lows, it was a very, very small move. Very small move. SQM may now go under the 80s. Just did, good. There's a chance for a move now in SQM.
Traders, one thing here on Roku, I'm going to add under.
Come on, SQM.
And Roku. DCIX still looking good.
This is QM. We are making the move. We're getting close to the $1 mark in SQM. I'm getting ready for my partial. Didn't actually get it exactly where my trigger was, but got a little bit low, so I do not have $1 yet, but the mark was very close to $1 point from here. Did not get my partial yet. Apparently, as you can see, this 56.80 was a very, very important support. And we did come under it. And really getting close to the lows. But I'm looking for a little bit more.
Nice move down. 40 cents. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
It's moving. DCIX.
Yeah. Very nice move down.
Come on, SQM. One more push. Let's see the dollar mark. Pushing the level 2 very, very carefully now, and I see, for now, I'm seeing the sellers coming down slightly, not anymore, not anymore. Huh. Oh, I have to do a little bit more in SQM. And TES pulled up a little bit. Still is downtrending nicely, but we could have a stop at somewhere over 352. So we no longer need to wait for a $3 stop loss in NTES. Baba still holding up. It was very, very close to the 189. And 189, in fact, is a nice long trigger in Baba.
DCIX looking great. Watch the Roku ad now, traders. Anything under 39, I will be adding to the Roku trade.
Okay. I would like to add a little bit over 189 in Baba. Just posted it. Very small size will be added over 189. It's coming up with nice momentum, watch it.
Traders, I'll be right back.
Watch Baba, it's getting close. Now, I'm not taking much of a risk. I don't want to risk the quantity that would put me in danger. The first trade was very nice. I'm going to add very small size in Baba. What did you plan in Roku? Are you short or planning to go short, Scott? That's what I thought. I'm going to add with you.
Yeah.
Actually, short, because I didn't short it. I shorted it now. I shorted Roku.
Nice move down.
The first time I did not add, I shorted it here.
Neil, good morning to you. Keep coming, Roku. Come on.
Baba's getting close. And TES is looking much better. SQM pulled back up. I missed my partial earlier, but I'm hoping it's going to come down again.
Go, Roku. Go.
Come on, Roku. Play the game. if NTS will move under 349, it's almost certainly going to come down under the lows. And that would get it very close to my target. I'm looking for 30 cents in Roku or partial. It's cents away. Come on, 5 more cents. Good.
Wow.
Not yet. Now maybe.
Traders, big trade on Roku. Big trade.
I did not get my partial yet, Scott. I'm still holding with Roku. Maybe I can get a little bit more.
Watch it under Friday's closing price, 38.59. This will be a telltale sign.
Big buyer at 16. Another big buyer at 60. If it comes down under 60, that will be very nice. Yeah. No, it's not. I'm taking partial here. Took my partial at my target. There's a big buyer at around the 60s at Roku. You may see that on the level 2. Took my partial in Roku. That was lovely. And TES just moved under the lows. Getting ready for
this NTES may really go here.
Yeah, we have 2 points now. I was looking for 3. SQM is giving me some hard time now. I have 3 points in NTS. It's at my target. I'm getting ready for my partial. At any pullback now, I don't want to see it moving over 348.
Wow.
Trying to get a little bit more. Trying to get a little bit more, taking down. Took my partial. Maybe too early. I think too early, Scott. Well, I don't know. I do have a partial. That's what matters, right? A little bit, yeah, that was lovely. Still is doing good. Now I have to deal with SQM. Oh, look at the breakdown now. Just broke down a little bit more. NTES.
Wow. Now, here's for you, Meir, on NTES. Congratulations.
That's a nice one.
Hardy has it.
Good guys. That's almost 5 points now.
Of the trade.
No, I did not do my full size in NTS. Absolutely not. It was a 3-point risk trade. Definitely not. You are absolutely right about Baba Mix. I posted that one over 189, and I will add there. It really does look great. Let's take a look at Baba here. Here it is, traders. So we took Baba over 188, which was here. Worked out fine for us. Almost 1 point. Then it came down. Look at the way it retested the 188 point, which is very, very technical. And now it's building a very nice breakout formation here. So we could use a stop just over here. And on the other hand, if it comes over the highs, that is a perfect looking breakout formation. Now, the intraday of Baba is really looking great. It really does look good. But now you need to take a look at the daily too. Look at the daily. Daily looks perfect. It's also a breakout point. So we have a very perfect combination here of a stock that is looking very good on the daily and also looking great intraday. So that means just one thing. Everybody who's watching Baba today, everybody who's watching the market today is watching, different stocks, but Baba is up 1.9%, which means many people are watching it. So they're following it, and if they like, and if they find a good technical entry, they may join, and 189 is definitely a good technical entry. It is in fact better than the technical entry that we had here at 188. The plus about 188 was that it was earlier, therefore more volume. So I don't expect the same type of volume that we had at 188 that really drove us up nicely and fast, but this should still be a very nice entry point. It is a nice technical formation here. Since a lot of people are watching Baba today, it's up 1.9%. And the daily looks great. That means a lot of investors, a lot of traders are watching Baba today. So we should get some help over there. A little bit tired of SQM, which I believe I will stop if it moves to 57.30 or so. It's maybe a loser. That is a shame because I almost had a $1 winner, which I was not smart enough to take.
There's Roku coming back down again. Watch it under that 38.59. Remember, as Meir said, it had a lot of support there at 38.60, 38.63, a lot of shares coming in. IPO is out. Our IPO was what, MYO today, right? Yeah, 55,000 shares, $4 IPO. I don't think so.
No, no way. Baba is getting close. Yeah, I'll take a look at XNet. XNet's looking good. It's uptrending. There is with a lot of momentum, but it's a kind of stock that recently was at $4. Now it's $18. You never know what's coming next. And I would rather stay away. It's a huge mover. So more like a stock for gamblers. I'm not interested. VZ, let's see, Verizon. This is coming down nicely. Sorry, up. No, I don't like the daily. If you watch the daily of Verizon, you will see that it should in fact come down maybe today. I don't know. Right now it looks like it's coming up with a nice momentum. It has a very nice V-shaped formation, which is a very nice technical formation, which shows that you should go long. But based on the daily, I don't want to get involved with this one. We've got SQ too. Okay, I'll take a look at SQ. Yes, AMD is looking good, but the problem with AMD, it never was and it's probably never going to be a big mover. It usually is a very, very small mover. If you take a look at the numbers, you'll see that a nice breakdown there should be maybe 10 cents. So if you're lucky, you're going to get 10 cents. The technical formation is great for a short. I would love to short that. But its personality is bad. It's a very small mover. Market just moved over the highs, but I don't know if we can trust the market today to make a move. DY, let's see DY. SQM is looking a little bit better. Still waiting for Baba. Oh, come on, SQM now. Make another move here, please. Yeah, DY long is looking good. Really very strong. Weekly, nice. Daily is good, intraday is good. I'll tell you just one more thing here. You better look for a pullback, and it did reach this top over here. If it comes down and then comes up again, that would be better. Right now, it's a bit extended to the upside, a bit extended, but momentum looks nice. Volume is not so great. Oh, you know what? Too much spread. Too much spread for a $97 stock. That's because of the volume. It's a 50-cent spread now. Not good. Because SQM finally making the move. Maybe now, but I really want this trade to finish on the green side. So I'm about to cover some over here. It's a small profit. Covering now. Covered now. Covered the half size in SQM.
Nice.
Just need to make this one a green trade.
Here's again, I am out of the Roku trade.
I covered half of my SQM at a small profit. Watch Baba. Again, very small size over 189. Perfect formation. Here's Baba. This kind of technical formations in a stock like Baba, a stock that everybody's watching, and the market's moving up and the daily looking so perfect, this kind of technical formation rarely goes wrong. But you need to have enough size for it to, you know, to hold on through pullbacks and everything. So it may be a little bit rocky, but it does look very nice. DLTR, Gilbert, I'll take a look at that. Very nice uptrend. Volume's not much. Daily looks great. You're absolutely right about this one. It looks great. The volume's a little bit on the low side, but it does look nice. 26.25. It's a big stop loss too. I thought for a second there, the only reason I'm not going to take it, Gilbert, is just because of the volume. Because I like this reversal, I like the daily, I like the intraday reversal here, but the volume, you can't trust it. Yes, thank you. You're absolutely right. I didn't take a look at the Qs. The Qs just touched a new low. And that is a danger. And I said earlier, I don't trust the market. Market moved to a new high. There it is. Okay, guys, take a look at here. Here's the S&P 500. We just moved to a new high, but very, very low range day. Very low range day. Now, watching the NASDAQ here, here's NASDAQ, we just moved to a new low, but also very low range. So I couldn't trust the fact that the market moved up to a new low, and certainly when I watch the NASDAQ here, that can't be trusted anymore. I mean, I didn't trust it earlier, but I don't trust it even more now. So very, very hard to understand what's the market direction today. And a day like that, when the market direction is not very clear, is a bit dangerous. So I'm doing very well today. Still have some size left in Roku. It's a small size. But I'm going to let it move a little bit. It's very volatile. I will stop it if it reaches 39.45. Look at Bob, it's getting close.
Yeah, YY was at the top. We were talking about private messaging here back and forth about taking it over 116, but it is very extended on YY. Nice move higher, pulling back now.
Yes, shop is moving up today very nicely. But again, there's a problem with the volume in shop. And there's one more problem, the daily does not look good. If you look at the daily, it looks like a resistance point here. Intraday looks very nice, it's moving up. It's up more than 3%, so that's great, but the volume is relatively low. You can't really trust a stock with such a volume. NVIDIA, I'll take a look at NVIDIA. Not really. NVIDIA is really going sideways. Don't see anything. Also, the daily. The daily is really a decision point here for NVIDIA. It needs to make a decision whether to move up or down. Based on the daily, it does not look like it's making a decision. Based on the intraday, it certainly doesn't look like doing anything. Also, there's really nothing there. Baba is getting close once more. I still have some size left, 300 shares from earlier trade. And at the point of the 1 point winner, when it's going to move over 189, I would like to add some more. It's getting close. Make sure the 189 does not push it down. That would be a whole number. And at many, many times you see whole, there she comes, long. Add it a little bit more, just add it to Baba. I think it just moved, yeah, it moved by 2 cents, but didn't do much. That's okay. And again, you need to add some small size really, or trade small size in Baba's breakout here over 189 because it may be a little bit rocky. HD, let's see. HD is uptrending, volume is good. It's up 1.3%, looking nice, daily looking perfect. Yeah, everything clicks for HD. Looks well. But you need a little bit more here. Here it is. So it's moving up, it's trending higher, came down, touched the view up here, which is great. I would look for a little bit more confirmation here, just a bit more confirmation. Maybe it's not necessarily, maybe it is. I would like to see it failing to move higher, then coming down, then moving up once more. Just a bit more confirmation from HD, and I would like to take it myself too. Volume is good, it's uptrending, daily looks perfect, so everything is looking good. So now Baba, we need to see if Baba's is making the move. Just moved up by 17 cents, that certainly is not enough. It is approximately a 50-cent risk trade in Baba, so we need to see it somewhere over the 40s. I don't wait for it to move over the 50s because there we will have another problem, which is a semi-whole number, 189.50. Oh, here comes SQM, finally more than $1 in SQM. Nice. I still have half size. I'm still having half size. Good, good. Any pullback now in SQM, I'm going to cover some of
Watch that $56 mark. Here we go. Oh, come on, baby. $56.
Waited a long, long time for this one, Scott.
Yeah. Well, it's payday right now, especially if it goes under $56 here. 3 cents to go. Come on.
And it did. And it did. Like the momentum here. Lovely momentum on the downside here. But I don't want to see any pullback. If I'm going to see a 10 to 15 cent pullback, I'm going to cover some more. It's a bit extended to the downside. Not yet. I see the buyers moving up. Not a good sign. Watch it. Get ready. Not yet. Need to see the buyers moving down under. There she comes, under 56. Good. That was it. Good. Maybe we're going to get another leg down here. Now, took my partial in SQM. Removed earlier half of my size. Now we moved a little bit more, left just 300 shares. Finally made a nice move. And that was over $1. That means we're going to play the $1 sound. Here we go.
Great, great move. Well, it's been a nice Monday morning, traders. Very, very nice. And remember what we talked about before. We've got a shortened week this week. Again, trading just through Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a holiday. Friday is going to be a half day of trading. And Friday will be probably one of the slowest days of the year. So just be careful as we lead up to that. Great Monday started, though, here in the trading room.
And Baba's also getting close.
Thoughts on Walmart, WMT? Let me see here. I had it up earlier and I moved it. Slow but sure, probably under 96 you could take a little bite, but the low of the day on WMT is under that 95.82. I'd be safer waiting under 95.82. Although Walmart, like we said in the pre-market, Walmart's the type of stock that people will buy when it's down, especially in this period, this fourth quarter of the year, looking at Black Friday ahead, looking at the holidays. So probably not going to get a big move down.
Market tried to move to a new high, failed, coming back to the middle of the range. Nasdaq moved to a new low, but again, coming back to the middle of the range. Directionless day. Usually a day like that is a nightmare. I'm doing very good today, but usually a day like that is very, very, very hard to trade. Okay, that's the time. I'm still watching HD, which was posted here in the room earlier. And I think it shows me now enough signs for a good entry over 170.20. So I'm going to put HT for long here. Over 170.20. Baba moved up by 28 cents. It's not enough. I need to see it over the 40s. Here is HD. That's the reversal I was looking for. And I want to see it moving over 170.20. Then we could have approximately a 50-cent stop loss. That is too going to be a very small size. It's getting close. 170.20. I'm still short Roku here. And new stop loss is going to be 39.25 because it's not really going anywhere. Nice partial, but then for some reason it stopped moving. Come on, Baba, over the highs. There she comes. We have a new high in Baba. You can see the buyers moving in. That looks lovely. If you take a look at the level 2, it looks really good. But job is not over. We need 10 more cents. 8 more cents. Market's just really disgusting. A very nice trade in WBM here. Come on, Baba. 5 more cents. You can do it. May have to go through a pullback here in Baba. I hope not. No, MRK did come down after all. Started today with two losers. One was MRK. And, well, it did come down. You know, it looks like it may continue moving down. I'm not going to take this trade, although it really looks nice. It does look nice. But the problem is when something like that looks nice to me, it's I'm never sure if it looks nice because I want my revenge trade or it looks nice because it really is looking nice. Whenever I'm losing money in a stock like MRK today was a loser, whenever that happens, it really looks always perfect for another trade. And that's what you need to be aware of. You need to be aware that when you lose money in a stock, you really want to revenge this trade deep down in your mind. Even if you're not aware of that, you do. You want to revenge this first trade. And then everything really does look perfect. So I'm watching MRK right now. It looks perfect for a short, but I won't take it because I know that it just may be that it's because I'm looking for a revenge trade. But I have to say that it really does look very tempting. And sometimes I'm tempted. And I do make this mistake every once in a while. Oh, come on, Baba. 5 more cents. There she comes, getting ready for, oh, come on, just a bit more. I need you over the 40s. I need you over the 40s. 3 more cents. 3 more cents. Go on, Baba. Go on, Baba. Guys, I may take my partial here. It's holding too long. If Baba makes a move under 30, I'll take my partial less than I was looking for, but I will take it. I don't want to see it under the 30s now. Although I think it should continue, but I really want to be cautious about this one. We have 36 cents. I was looking for a little bit more than 40s. It's not going to be a big deal if it's going to be just 30. There she comes. Here's a 40. Come on.
Nice.
If it moves under 35, I'll take my partial. Under 30, there comes the 40. Thank you, Baba. Here we go. One more push now. Now I'm trying to squeeze a little bit more. If it moves under 38, I'll take my partial in Baba. Trying to squeeze a little bit more now. Bear in mind, we have the 0.50 problem soon. Now, took my partial at 38. Okay. A little bit less than I was hoping for,
Very nice.
But nevertheless, a nice trade. Well, I think I can definitely say that I'm having a good day today, traders. Although I started a little bit in the red today with Walmart and MRK. There's one winner, I can't remember what it was, but I started with 2 losers and 1 winner, but then came Baba and NTES and Roku and SQM, and here's the result. Did $2,600 today in 2 trades in Baba, as you can see here. NTES, great multiple point trade over $4,000. Roku almost 1,000, not finished yet. SQM just over 2,000. Final result for today, not final, but I am up $6,300. And that is a lovely day for me. Just a bit less than 90 minutes, 80 something. Doing good.
Good start to the week, Meir. Solid. Very.
Yeah, I love it.
Seems like a great time, Meir, to talk about the 5-day trading challenge. Those of you guys that are here in the room that have not had an account with us before, Clifton will put up the link. We have our 5-day trading challenge just live. Watch Meir and myself and the rest of the analysts trade here. And if you make money during that time, $500, the next within the week, we're going to give to you a real life intro funded account. And there's no strings attached. There's no credit card that you need to give. It's very simple. Just hit the link. It'll take you to the information page. Give us your information. And we'll set you up. And we'll get you into the challenge. And we'll just see how good you are at trading. And it's a test for yourself. It's a test of your knowledge. To see that, love to see the people that have made it. And if you want to do that, just click on the link.
Yes, there is a limit, Tachini. We do not allow more than 2 intro packages anymore. So, in fact, 5 is way too much. Guys, intro package is not enough money to make you a professional trader unless you make money and upgrade to the next levels. You need to upgrade to the next level once you start with the intro account. If you're making money with the intro account, believe me, it's not enough to become a professional trader. We would love to have you in. Scott just gave you a link where you can join the Funded Accounts Challenge. If you make $500 in 1 week, we'll fund you. We'll give you the intro account. But if you get the intro account, it's just station 1. Station 1 means you need to get to station 2. Station 2 makes it much more likely for you to become a trader, and that is if you do make money with a funded account, just like you made in the challenge, then you can move to the next level, and then you really do have much more buying power, more education, and everything together gives you a much better chance to succeed. You need more buying powers. More buying powers means that your chance to succeed will be much, much bigger. And that's usually not enough. The intro account is usually not enough. So there are some people who bought the intro account several times. We don't think it's right. We don't think it will help you to become a trader. So we're limiting that. We just decided that we're going to limit it to a maximum of 2 times. Then, if you think you really want to move to the next step, you have to move to the next level, which is a student account. The student account is a 3K program. It's much more expensive, I know, but that really does give you a chance. It's a 3K product, Jake. It's much more expensive, but it comes with a $40,000 account. And that really does give you a good chance to succeed. On a post, and of course, you can get everything for free. Here's the link again to join our challenge. I'm going to post it in YouTube too. Here's the link again to join our 5-day trading challenge. If you do come to the point where you make $500 in 5 days, but there are some very, very strict rules for that. You cannot lose more than $100 a day. You cannot lose more than $300 altogether. But if you do come to the point where you make $500, we will fund you. It doesn't cost you anything. It will not cost you anything.
Yeah, very nice, Amir, on that XNet trade. Now 1850, Amir, 1850.
No, we're not limiting student accounts, but we have to limit the intro accounts. Student account really gives you a chance to succeed. And of course, if you move to the higher accounts, that's a much better chance to succeed. Guys, I need to tell you something. You know the numbers. The numbers, success numbers of the whole industry of day trading is not very, very high. It's probably as most you will hear from everybody. Here comes Baba to new high. Finally moved over the 50. So if you'll hear the numbers, usually people will talk about 90% failure, maybe 10% of traders succeed. So that really doesn't sound so good. I know, and believe me, this is the truth. Approximately 90% of people who like to become traders, they fail. But the reason for failure, there's a lot of reasons for failures. One of them is no education. There's a lot of people who doesn't take any education, none at all, really. That's a very, very good reason. Just like I started, and I started without any education, and I struggled for my first year until I realized that I need education, and then I did get education. And I paid a lot of money for my education. So if you start trying to start out without any education, you're probably going to fail. So that's also a part of the 50% of the 90% of people who are failing in trading. And then another reason is people just don't have enough buying power. And if you don't have enough buying power, you will most likely fail too. So in the 90%, there's a lot of people who do not have enough buying power and do not have any education. If you do have education and you do have enough buying power, your chance to succeed is much better than 10%. I don't know if it's more than 30 or 40%, probably not. It still is a hard profession. It still is one of the hardest professions in the world. Really it is. You know what? In fact, I want to read you something. This is amazing. I got it from one of our customers here, and I'm not going to disclose the name because he may be with us today. I don't know. I don't know if you want to come forward and say that it's him or not, but I'm going to read you something that you will not know who I'm addressing, and I think that's probably okay with him. But I want to read you something about. I kept that because he was explaining to me how hard it is to become a trader, and what did he encounter on the way. Okay, there it is. Now I'm sorry I'm reading this because again the person may be here in the room with us, but again nobody really knows who I'm talking to, so I guess that's fine. So let me read you that, and again without any names or anything. That's an email I think I received yesterday. So he said something like that. That's in fact a part of what he wrote. I just kept it because that gives you an idea how hard trading is really. So he says it that way. I knew when I started with you that I had completely to rebuild myself as a trader. And it has been one of the most difficult things I have ever tried to overcome. Now listen to that. I am a commercial pilot / flight instructor, so I know how to handle challenges. But this was harder than flying through an ice storm in the clouds with zero visibility. Now, I couldn't really get any better explanation to how hard trading is. I mean, I'm just keeping that and going to kind of post it on my refrigerator. Really. I mean, that guy really explained what trading is all about. It is hard. It is hard. And you have to go through plenty of challenges in order to become a trader. So if you're up to it, if you have enough education, if you have enough money to trade with, then you have a chance. You have a chance. People sometimes,
and you know, we've talked about this.
Yeah, go ahead, Scott.
Go ahead. You know, we talked about this before, Meir. I mean, you know, I started a long time ago, and you know, back then, because people ask the same question all the time, you know, how long did it take you to get profitable? That's the quintessential question that you get asked every day. And I got to tell you, if I would have had the training, and I'm not saying that just going through the training is all that it takes. You know, you've got to be able to discipline yourself. You've got to be able to come to the realization that this is hard, that it takes time, that it takes effort, extraordinary amount of effort. But had I have had the training that we offer, I would have probably cut my time in half or more. But I didn't have that. I know Meir didn't either, really. I mean, Meir had to seek out his own training, and I did mine, you know, through through reading and through trial and error. But if I had this in front of me, it's such a great thing to have, and you can get all this training. You know, there's a lot of, think about it like this, traders. There's a lot of people out there in this industry that will make you pay, you know, $10,000 or more for training. And I'm telling you, when you start to look at what we offer and look at the Tradenet model, when you get a trading account, you get the platform, you get the trading room, and then you get all the education. I mean, you can't pay that education alone or sold separately would be well over $10,000. So, and if I had it, I would probably be able to cut my training time down in half to become profitable a lot quicker than what I did. But I think that letter that you, or that email that you had, Meir, says it best. I mean, and you start to feel like when you were reading that, I felt like, boy, I'm smarter than a pilot. Not really, but it made me feel that way. It made me feel like, boy, the pilot knows so much more than I do about the cockpit and how to fly the plane. But when it comes to trading, you know, and it's the old adage, I know Meir has seen it before, and I have too, you know, you could have people that are so well educated, doctors, lawyers, and more people, and then they come to trading and they can't seem to get a hold of it, but yet they're the most intelligent, book smart people in the entire world. So it's really, really unbelievable.
I definitely lost 1 year, Scott, because I insisted on going my way, and I thought I'm going to be very talented in trading, and I was sure I'm going to make it. I lost 1 year. You can't really call it losing, because it gave me a lot of inputs about the mental challenges that I'm facing. There's a lot of hardships, you know, so it gave me a very good idea of what trading is all about. So probably not the whole year was lost, but I definitely think that I could become better, much better, if I could save at least 6, 7, 8 months or so. Definitely could save a lot of time in training if I would have taken trading when I started. So should have done that. Should have done that. Guys, look at Baba. Really look at Baba. Look at this breakout formation here at 189. Textbook. Really textbook. Just moved up by 90 cents. That is a textbook breakout. And you don't often hear me saying in the trading room that this is hardly a chance that we're going to fail in a stock, right? I mean, I did say that earlier in Baba. How often do you hear me saying that? That there's hardly, it's most likely to work. I mean, I did stress that out specifically. And I mentioned several points here in Baba. One was the fact that Baba was up more than 1.5%, now 2.5%. Second, Baba daily. Everybody's watching it. So when you're watching a stock looking that good on the daily, that means a lot of investors are watching it. And that's a nice breakout point. Not really, but looks like about to break out really soon. So that really looks like a very, very nice daily formation for Baba. And then the intraday formation, which is just perfect. So when you watch a stock like Baba, this entry point here at 189, you really can't refuse participating in a trade like that. Can't. It just looks perfect. It really does look perfect. Yeah, I saw WB over 122. It also looks very, very good. The daily doesn't look that great. You see, WB recently moved to new highs. That was a perfect formation here, this breakout formation here. That also was a very perfect, very nice formation there. So this area here was great. Right now, it's a bit too extended to the upside. So if I watch the daily, it's fine. Nice upside momentum, should continue. Watching the intraday, nice technical formation. But in WB case, you will not hear me saying that it's not very likely that we're going to lose, or it's very, very likely that we're going to have a winner. So I will not say that in WB case, although 122 looks great. Looks great. And I know I posted it earlier and did very, very well with that one, over 121 in fact. So that worked out great for Meir. And I'm happy that I'm seeing few guys who took it with him. So very nice trade in great trade in WB. But you will not hear me saying that this formation looks anywhere similar to Baba. Look at Baba, just on the point of a $1 move. And there she did it, $1, 190. Probably going to bounce here, therefore I'm selling a little bit more. Selling a little bit more right here, because usually, you know, whole numbers, stocks do find some resistance at all numbers. And I've just left 100 shares in Baba, and I hope it's going to continue. SENX. Very nice downtrend. Looks lovely under 14. Intraday, now let's take a look at the daily. Daily looks good too, it's downtrending. One more look at the weekly. Weekly looks even better because it has a nice breakdown point here, not yet there. So there is some chance for it to move down very quick, but some support here, still looking good. Daily and weekly, it's downtrending. $14 mark is great because that's a whole number, and I'm absolutely ready to post this one. Thank you very much. There it is, posted. CENX under $14.
There's DCIX still going straight sideways right now. Nothing. I'm still holding. Start to look around the market. We didn't really comment on this morning, but you know, we started out of the gate green with the futures. Water up 7, and like we said, I think after we get through tomorrow on Tuesday, the question, well, Scott, why is it going to be slow? Well, you know, from since I'm based in the United States, and many of you United States this Thursday, and the markets are closed Thursday and a half day on Friday. And like I've said before, now, and the person that lives stateside, I can tell you firsthand what happens. All the kids are off school this, and we were commenting, boy, it's really slow. Boy, I haven't seen it this slow in a long time. I want you to think about the people on Wall Street weekend or take off on Friday afternoon or on Saturday, this past Saturday, and they're going to, when you start asking yourself, hey, self, why is this week slow? Why is it? It's not that, listen, Meir's had a $6,000 day today. I'm a little bit over $2,000. It's just that, you know, you have to be precision. You have to be precise. You have to be looking for trades, what we do throughout the day. And we'll continue that this afternoon as I take over the room and move it forward. Yes, Benjamin. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Ronald. Sometimes I may sound like an advertisement, and that's a good thing because we do a lot of work, whether they are directed to myself or to Meir or to Clifton or to Amir. Shape this room. That's what makes us, I think, in my opinion, that's what makes us special, is that we listen to what you guys are saying. We can't do everything that you say. There are some limits. There are some things that we talk about that say, hey, this would be great, but we're not going to do it. But for the most part, yes, those are the things that we talk about, Meir and I and the rest of the company. T-shirts, they are being produced today. They are being...
Oh, right. Finally.
Took me longer to get the T-shirts, or if it took me longer to get my 4 monitors and my computer built up.
Right. Yeah.
But yes, they are being printed today, and I hope to have them in my... And I guess I'll have the first one. So I'll turn the great T-shirt. Great thing, and you'll be proud to wear it around. So. Where we live, which is cold. Yep.
Yeah.
And 6, 7.
Yeah, look how I'm dressed now. I mean, that's also weird. Actually, very warm now.
Oh, let's wait for them.
Oh, whoa. I just missed Senix. Moved my eyes for a second. I'm not going to chase it down. Actually, I'm done for the day. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Well, good luck with Senix, guys. It does look very nice. It's a nice breakdown formation, but really, I am done for the day. I'm going to just finish trading today. I'm still holding 100 shares of Baba, and TS was great. So was Roku and SQM. I'm going to finish my day just over $6,000, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me. First trading. But there is, however, one sad thing I want to share with you guys. Scott, I don't think we told them about Shlomo anymore yet, right?
No, we haven't, and probably I think there's enough people here to probably let everybody know, because it's part of our family, and I think everybody should be, should have the knowledge so that they can send their wishes, prayers, and all. So go ahead, Meir.
Well, guys, Shlomo's been with us for more than 10 years. Many of you know him here in the trading room, in his weekly reviews, investor club that we're having, top trader course, of course, and everything. I'm very, very sad to say, that Shlomo was diagnosed as with cancer about a week ago, and things are not looking good. He's at stage 4. How does that call, Scott, the kind of cancer he has?
The colon cancer has metastasized, and if you know anything about colon cancer, of which I guess now that we've talked about Shlomo as well, and we'll bring it back around, I am personally a colon cancer survivor. I am 50. How old am I now? 51. And I had colon cancer when I was 29 and went through chemotherapy, and Shlomo has gone through chemotherapy, and my level, my stage was a stage 2 or level 2. And if you know anything about it, if you're in the know, and if you're not, I'll explain it briefly. Stage 4 or level 4 is that if it started in the colon, it has eaten its way through the colon and has metastasized to other parts of the body. So, Shlomo is in for the battle of his life. It is something that we all should keep on our minds. And if you are mindful about prayer, please pray for Shlomo Cooper. He can use everything that you can give to him. We have a big, powerful, at over 1,000 people that listen to what we say each and every day. And if you'll just take the time to say a special word for Shlomo, he's in need. He's got a battle in front of him, and hopefully is in the good, caring hands of a great medical team. Meir knows more than I do, obviously, about that, as he lives there and has known him for longer than I have. But from a person that has been through it, and Steiny, looks like you have too. So Meir, if you look in the room, Steiny, and he could just use everything that you can throw at him. Yes.
Well, wow. Yeah, that's not easy. He's really in a battle for his life right now. He's young. He's 37 years old. And that's one of the reasons that they didn't find it before, because people don't expect people at 37 to have it. Scott actually got it at earlier age. And he's being taken care of right now, and hopefully will be better. He's still working with us. You may still see him in the training room if he has the power to show up. He has 2 young kids, a daughter and the boy, I believe, the age of 1.5 and 3. That is really devastating. I know Shlomo for so many years, so many years. He's a great trader, really is a great trader. When usually people ask me my opinion about Shlomo as a trader, I can definitely tell you he's better than I am. Really. And let's really, really hope and pray for his recovery. Yes, if you want to send him your wishes, I guess the best place to do that would be on his Facebook webpage. Let me see if I can find that now for you. I mean, it's rather easy to find, but let me find it out for you. That would definitely be the best place to join, because I think he announced that. I mean, he was supposed to.
He did, yeah. There you go. Clifton's got it. There.
Okay, thank you, Clifton. Thank you. And I think he would really appreciate that. So thank you very much for doing that, and let's really hope and pray that all goes well. Yeah, he's tough. He's really is tough. Okay, guys. SenX is doing very nicely. I did not take it with you. Did not want to chase it down. I think you should be looking for 18 to 20 cents. That would have been my stop in SenX. So that should be your target. Another 8 cents from here. And I will see you all tomorrow. So have fun. Oh, tomorrow. I have some meetings tomorrow. I will try and trade tomorrow. I think I will make it. Scott, I think I will make it, but there is a chance that a meeting I have would go through and get a little bit later than I expected. So I hope to see you tomorrow.
Very good morning. Very good trading morning, and a lot of you guys have enjoyed the trades that we had here this morning. I'm going to get my charts back up here for just a moment, and then if Michael can come back in here for just talk to Meir quickly, and I will then we'll come back in and get the late morning session going. Traders, remember Wednesday of this week we'll have share your setup open mic. So I'm looking for somebody to do that with me on Wednesday of this week. Tuesday tomorrow we're going to have Amir come in as well, review his trades, and that'll be at 11:30. And we're trying to fill up the week each and every week with not only things in the morning but things in the afternoon. Keep everybody on their toes, focused on trading, focused on getting better. And the reason for open mic, the reason for share your setup, and the reason for Amir and Michael and the rest to come in is to really share their knowledge and to really look at it as a family. And what you do with your family and your children is what do you do with your family and your children? You educate, you bring them along, you nurture, you learn. And people can learn from their parents, their grandparents, their brothers and their sisters, and that's what we have here in the trading room. So that'll be taking place this week, and then the holiday. Yeah, absolutely. So Amir will have his live session on Tuesday along with trading. So traders, I'll be right back. Just give me a couple of minutes. Michael will come back in here, chat for a little bit, and then I'll come back in and we'll go from there. Thank you.
Hi guys, good morning. How are you this morning? Actually, many people asked me this morning before 8 o'clock what's going on with Shlomo. Where is he with his presentation? Because everybody loves so much his Investors Club presentation. I wasn't sure if I can put out the news, but here it is. And I guess everybody that wants to send their regards can do it through his Facebook page. Anyway, the market today, now getting back to reality, which is where we stand right now. Inside day today, not a surprise, because Mondays are usually low volume, sideways moving. Today we are moving mostly higher. The trading range is very, very narrow, more like Friday. And I guess the explanation that that Scott put out is very, very, makes a lot of sense. If I'm looking for a trade right now, it will be for a reversal to the upside. And that's what I will be looking for a trade right now. Market is trending very, very slow, but the trend is to the upside. A long play is what I'm looking for right now. Guys, anybody that took the CNX short play posted at under 14, another 5 to 10 cents for a nice partial on it. It's a low risk trade, slow mover at $14, small cap basically, and it looks great. Let me look at Marvel, talking about slow mover. Very nice reversal on Marvel from the lows, from the 2030, but I don't see an entry point right now. So the trend was to the downside, actually, surprisingly, all day, and now it reversed very sharply. And I think that Marvel should be bought, but I don't see an entry point right now. Let me look at CAVN, guys. That's Mohammed. That's what you were looking at. CAVN. Okay, CAVN. CAVN. I think you made a mistake with the symbol here. It's not CAVN. Where is it? It should be here on our top top 20. CAVM. CAVM, you mean? Yeah. Well, very, very nice move on CAVM over 81.80. A nice reversal. And this should be on your watch list. The move started more or less like Marvel. I mean, I think that the timing for Marvel and the timing for CAVN was more or less the same. I wonder, maybe there's something between those two stocks. Maybe Marvel is buying CAVM, CAVM is up 8%. I don't know, but the movement was came almost hand in hand. I think the partial at 1381, Lorraine. 1381, maybe 1382. And if it's going to break under 13 now, and it looks like it can break under 13, then fine. Then take a partial over 1381. I don't see a lot of support right now at 1380, but we might assume, I mean, being that this is such a slow mover, that you may see some support. HD also coming back to life. It had a nice move over 170.20 to almost 170.60. So there was enough for a partial. Then it moved lower, support under 170 at this point. Guys, Amir posted YY over 115.50. Sorry, over 115, not 115.50. Over 115 just triggered the split second ago. A very nice move today on DY. The problem with DY is that it's a bit spready, and I think the guys talked about this one in the room. Volume not great, spready, the trend amazing, and this one broke to all-time highs, I guess, today. YY today up 7%, amazing on the daily, and basically all Chinese internet stocks are now breaking to new highs. Is it BABA? Is it WB? YY? WUBA, very, very strong today. SINA, very strong today. Yeah, Amir is posting Momo also. Also Momo, looking strong after trending sideways for about an hour or so. So most of them are deep in the green. Regarding OSTK is well, it's a 5-cent stock, but the spreads are a problem. It's an amazing mover, but the spreads make it, a tougher trade than usual. I don't see an entry point. It had a couple of entry points this morning. The last one was 57 with well, at least a 50-cent stop loss. Broke over 57 for 50 cents. Now back to 57. But in order to take a 50-cent partial, here you need an 80-cent move because of the spreads. Facebook today. Let me look at Facebook, guys. Facebook. What the hell? Where is it? I don't see it in the green. Okay, it's in the red. On my red column, Facebook, nothing interesting. Nothing interesting on Facebook right now. Most of the day it's spent trending sideways, doing nothing. There's the partial, guys, on CNX at 1382 or 83 or 81. So this one looks great right now to break under 1380. If it doesn't break and reverses from here, you have a 20-cent, almost a 20-cent partial here on CNX. Guys, let me look at WSM. WSM was very weak Friday, down like, I don't know, 15%. Today, if I'm looking at the chart, up, down, sideways, sideways, up, sideways, not very clear. Really not very clear on WSM. So if you're looking for an entry point to the downside, 4580, but it's not like I can understand this chart very clearly. Guys, regarding XNet, it's very strong. This is the last stock that you want to short today. It's up 21%. Why would you short the strongest stock in the market? Isn't it more likely to short a loser like CNX that is down 8%? Look at the spike now on XNet. I mean, I just posted it a split second ago over 1830. So stay away out of those huge movers, really. No need to face a spike of 30 cents. What for? It picked up some volume, but this one is a very good mover, XNet, despite being only an $18 stock. Let me look at Apple. Again, Apple and Facebook today not having a great day. The Nasdaq is down 0.1%. And other the Chinese, the BABA, which is basically a Chinese internet stock, I don't see a lot of strength. Nvidia is up, but most of the Nasdaq winners, Netflix, Apple, Facebook, I don't see Amazon on my watch list, but are flat. Then the market is pulling back into the range. The market is pulling back into the range. SQ is very strong today, up 3.5%. It can be a long play, but I don't see an entry. Though I don't see an entry, it didn't pull back to the view up, which is under 45.50. So I will look. If I was you, John, maybe wait for a reversal to the downside. If not, try to pick it up 45.80. It's not like you have a clear entry on it right now. Alphabet, so Google. Wow, Google, GOOL is down 0.2 and GOO without the L is down, is flat. Both of them trading sideways on very, very narrow range and very low volume. Very, very narrow volume, low volume on Google today. So nothing stands out really. CAVM is an uptrend, on an uptrend. Again, had a very nice reversal, but as for a new entry point, I don't see one. At this point, I will have to say that if we're looking for a short play, I will be very cautious because the market reversed and now it looks to be pulling again to the upside. So I'm a fan of long plays right now, if I can find one other than XNet. The target on XNet looks great and volume is good. Should be at the highs following Amir's idea in no time. BAA's, guys, you think BAA is a para move? Well, I don't see anything about BAA. WB at the highs broke over 121, over 122, and looks great, but not for those who are in this trade. Those who are not in the trade, I would say that you need to stay out at this point. CNX continues, guys. CNX closing on 30 cents in the money. Looks great. I mean, if it's going to make another 10 cents, that's a good 40-cent target for this one. Baba, there was a spike in volume. I don't know what to attribute to that. What happened there? Volume was 130,000 shares as opposed to, yeah. Not actually. I don't know if it was a real spike, but let's leave it at that. I mean, the spike was to the upside on some increased volume, but nothing really amazing in terms of that. So I hope nobody is looking to short Baba today anyway. Another stock that's weak today, but I wanted to say that we should look for an entry point to the downside is TEVA, but this one broke a long time ago. Yeah, nice move on Teva actually. The entry on Teva was exactly 113. Sorry, what was 13.30 for 20 to 25 cent move. Very, very nice move there. Market playing again in a very, very narrow range, down from the highs. So we need to be like on top of a trade. To get something on top of a trade from a trade won't be easy. Guys, Snap is off the menu here in the room for the last week. Now it's coming back to my watch list. Interesting. The highs of XNet are 20 cents above, so it should be there. Regarding the partial on XNet, where do you think the guys should take it? 1870 or 18 or over the highs, if it makes it? I will be cautious and take it before the highs. Okay, you say over the highs. Okay. We'll see. TRP, Trans-Canada Corporation, guys. What the hell happened here? Cannot show you the chart, guys, but if you post TRP, it had aggressive move lower, then an aggressive move higher, and now it's looking for, let me check the daily. The daily is not great. The intraday is a bit better than the daily. Maybe a break over 50? That will definitely be a sign of strength. A break over 50. A reversal, any point now. Any point now. XNet is having a fight here at the 70, but I think the trend is so strong, and this one does not care about the market. Commodities are weak today. That's a weird one. Let me look at AA, guys. Also, AA is weak. X is actually strong. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but if I'm looking at Century Aluminum and Alcoa, which is the same business, more or less, not that I care about that, it's Alcoa is also weak today. Anyway, CNX, I guess it's going to break any second now under the 70, and now it's becoming a 30-cent winner. Which again, it's a 2% winner. That's a good thing over lunch. Guys, regarding MRK, if I'm thinking about MRK, I have to think twice about MRK. Let's put it this way, because the stock is so, I mean, it's trending sideways, then moving sideways, then moving lower, then reversing all the way and trending, and the trend sideways is like for hours. I don't know. I don't buy into MRK, really. 53.90, in terms of risk reward, it's not bad. Not bad in terms of risk reward. Because the lows are under 53.60 or at 53.60, stop loss above 54.3 or 4. So it has good risk reward, but not a great trend. Not a great trend on this one, on MRK. I definitely prefer to trade something that has more trend to it. If we can get anything like that over lunch, and talking about a trend is let me see. Wow, those Chinese internet stocks are great, but their volume is so weird. WB broke away from us, and it's at the highs. There's nothing that we can do over there. YY, let me take a look at YY. Also broke over 115. I wasn't paying attention to that one. At the highs are 116 today. I mean, maybe for anybody that's in this trade, and I don't know where you enter this one, 116 maybe an adding point. $115.01 was the entry, Amir? 115. Let me check again. It's an amazing mover, amazing. Let's put it this way. YY, if you look at the daily of YY, you'll be amazed. NVIDIA also broke now over lunch to new highs. XNet at the highs again, or trying to break over the highs again, which is also in partial territory. CNX diving or continues to dive. So everything is clicking more or less. Anybody that took the reversal on TRP that was posted here in the room, the support is 29.55, so a low risk trade on that one. Low risk trade on TRP reversal. Guys, at XNet, there are sellers at highs, but there are two options here: to take a partial before or wait for 19. Maybe it's going to break over 19. I mean, with this volume pickup or any volume pickup, and this one will go over 19. I did not take the trade on Marvel because of not such a clear entry. Again, 21 looks great for a breakout. The 2080 now, the reversal from 2080, Jake, if you took this one and you paid attention, very, very nice move. Very, very nice. Now today, Meir Barak is moving today. I don't know what got into it. Maybe news, maybe it's buying or it's being bought. Something happened to it an hour ago, and it started to pick up volume and started to move. I don't know what happened, really. I'm watching for again, long plays. The only thing that I want to see right now is long plays, unless anybody is going to come up with a great short play, then fine. SQM? SQM is definitely, I think Meir traded this one today. Had a very, very nice VWAP reversal, SQM from under 56.50. And now it's trading at 56. This should be a continuation play to the downside, but I rather in this market to short it higher and not at the lows and face what can be an immediate reversal. Yeah, I agree, Brent, that Farzad, FL under 40, great peak, and although it was a very, very strong Friday, dropped like a stone from 40, 50 cents in like 5 minutes. That would have been a very, very nice trade despite the market. Let me look at Momo, guys, also. I think Amir posted it at one point or another earlier today. Momo is always great to watch, or should be great to watch at VWAP support and for VWAP reversals or round number reversals. At this point, it just came down from the highs to 32.75, stopped at the VWAP, turned higher immediately. LTM, let me see. Wow, this is a stock that's down whatever, 7.5%, yet the trend is to the upside. Trend to the upside on LTM. The question is where are you going to catch it? The VWAP is 35. So and the stop loss is 1354. So it can be a short. Right now I don't see an amazing entry point. I see where your stop loss is. Stop loss is at 1 or 2 cents above the highs, 1354. The trend is not great. I mean, there is no trend to the downside on this one, but most of the time we trust low volume weak stocks at least to retest the lows, and it can be interesting actually. It has more than 40 cents to the lows and 13 cents stop loss. And this one is a trade that you wanna, you're not gonna take it for a nice move now. It's a trend. It's stock that's gonna trend maybe all day, but you know where you're gonna exit if you wanna enter the trade over the highs, and the target is clear, 13. Another stock that I'm watching and is very, very strong today, despite what it had. It had a rough day last week. ACOR up like 10% today. So the scare in this stock is over. It can be a 1950 entry, and again a 5-cent stock. Not going to trade 5-cent stocks over lunch. Yeah, I have to agree with Neil. Today, the market is not shoving in our faces a lot of trading opportunities, but some of them were very, very nice, especially those taken by the guys in the morning. And the Chinese internet stocks are on fire today. Some of them are very, very tough to trade because of the spreads, but a really, really strong turn up from the Chinese internet stocks. When I say YY, WB, WUBA, what a nice move to yearly highs today. Very, very nice. Qualcomm is buying AVGO, or AVGO is buying Qualcomm, or they're merging, but both of them are pretty much, I see them flat. And if you think Marvel has to do with it, it may be that Marvel has to do with this business, or they're merging with another company. I don't know. No question that Marvel today is very, very strong. It's not a great mover, but the stock is moving up great today. And again, it was a type of intraday news for sure. If you look at the price action, I mean, it was sideways for hours, then turned up, and I think it has to do with CAVM. Let me replace Scott. I think is off to lunch. I will replace his charts. Hold on a second, guys. Then we'll talk about. You'll see what I'm talking about also. Guys, one reminder regarding today's Forex class. We're going to have the Forex class today that got canceled last week because of the technical issues that we had after the close. After the close, in this room, this time in this room. So we're not going to move to the Forex room. I'm getting scared of it. We'll do it here. Anyway, now you can watch CAVM, and the move on CAVM was exactly at 11:15. If we're looking at Marvel, look at Marvel, exactly the same move on Marvel and the same move on CAVM at 11:15. So again, I don't care if Marvel is buying this one or the other one is buying Marvel. Who cares? But they are those moves are definitely connected, CAVM and Marvel. Of course, CAVM is a much better mover, but the timing was exactly the same. Okay, so Marvel is buying. Maybe that was the reason why CAVM was up in the first place in the morning, and it had a pretty ugly move sideways. I don't know what news came in at 11:15, but that was the go-to place for CAVM. 6 billion deal, okay, but that's okay. But what happened at 11:15? That was, of course, the go-to time. Anyway, let's not wheel and deal into that. But I definitely say that maybe CAVM is not done. Marvel is definitely not a great mover, but CAVM is. MRVL is actually made a nice move from 2025 or 30 to 2110. That's an amazing move. As you can see, guys, CNX, the lows were exactly at 1360. So taking the partial at 80 wasn't great. 70 would have been a great partial for CNX. Anyway, you never know. Market continues to be, not completely unaware of what's going on, but really slow. And at least it has a nice thing about it. It's not slow and trending sideways. It's slow and trending very slowly, but higher. So it helps push up good stocks. The top 20 is not at its best today. Guys, remember sale from Friday? Look at sale today. The highs are 14 or 1401. This can be a breakout trade over the highs. The volume is not great. The setup is not great, but sometimes IPOs, sometimes they're coming back to life in the second day, sometimes in the third day. This one managed to stay afloat today. And if it's going to hit 14, look at the daily on it. The highs on Friday were 15, so it has lots of room to run, at least to the highs of Friday. And I will be watching this one. Guys, if you're up into preparing Thanksgiving, you still can. You still have plenty of days. SEND, Amir, let's look at it. Yeah, looks good. Though the volume is awful, Amir. Volume is awful. Volume is less than 400,000 shares. Today, the broke actually, this is an IPO from a week ago, actually 4 days ago. But the volume is a disaster. Wow, awful volume. So the entry is nice, but the volume is terrible. Terrible volume for this one. You may face a 25-cent stop loss. 25-cent stop loss. I don't like it that much, let's put it this way. Don't like it that much. Guys, if you're looking for a short trade on a stock that's very, very, liquid and good mover, MYL. This MYL trend is sideways and lower today. Daily is not terrible, but not great, let's put it this way. I will be looking for also a reversal on MYL. Anybody still in the Roku long play? The reversal from 39? Don't remember who posted the reversal here in the room, but very, very nice move despite the trend, which was, of course, to the downside on Roku. And look what happened on Roku on the daily. V-shaped reversal on the volume. I mean, the volume today is as low as it was over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 days. Yeah, I agree. AMAT, I was watching it also today. Where is it on my watch list? Yeah, looks great. Looks great, but you don't want to buy the highs. You want to buy reversals. In this case, it had a 58 reversal here. Very, very nice. 58 reversal, very nice. You cannot buy, I think, the highs here at 58.20. Or you can, but you're risking a 20-cent or 25-cent stop loss, and you need to wait for 58.50 for the partial. Anyway, the trend on applied materials today very much to the upside. You can see how this 57 and 80 trend area was tested many, many times. Once it broke over it, gone. The reason Walmart was weak today, I think it has been downgraded. It has been downgraded, but it did not scare a lot of people. I mean, Walmart into now the holiday season where people are expecting, the sell-offs or the deals of Black Friday this coming Friday. So Walmart is going to be the #1 target for probably for riots and great deals. I will be reluctant to short Walmart in this environment. It has a technical short here at a 96.20. That's the view up. That's a technical short. Let me look, guys, at IVR. The problem with IVR, Andre, that it is a very, very the trend is sideways, and the movement is barely 5-10 cents. You don't have a good mover on your hands right now. The overall range today is like 30 cents. I won't expect a lot from this one, really. Guys, let me look at NTAP. NTAP was an amazing mover, I think Friday or something. Yeah, Friday. Look at the daily on Friday. I don't know how we did for, sorry, it wasn't Friday. It was Thursday. Very, very nice move today on NTAP. Can we buy the 54 breakout? The highs are 54.10. Doesn't look like an amazing deal. But if you like it, Brent, two options. Support at 53.80. So try to buy it here at 53.80 and use the VWAP as stop loss, or